And it's your boy Big Rich, Queens, New York City. Monday evening business. We don't stop. We're like the post office. We got to deliver. Ladies and gentlemen, come on in. I know it's a little cold. Wipe your feet on the rug. Throw some smoke in the atmosphere. I just lit up a little bit of lemon drop myself. Delicious. Let's get right into business. By the way of Stephen Rex Brown of the New York Daily News, prominent union leader has deep ties to mafia, Serbian gangs, feds allege. Let's get right into it. Business. A top New York labor leader and Governor Cuomo ally has extensive ties to organized crime, federal prosecutors claimed Monday. James Cahill, the former president of the New York State Building and Construction Trades Council, represented over 200,000 unionized construction workers until his arrest in October on bribery charges, along with 10 other current and former members of Local 638. In a new filing, prosecutors say the feds were watching as Cahill met with the members of the Gambino crime family and Serbian gangsters. Cahill, 71, described himself as the last of the Westies, referring to an Irish-American crime family based in Hell's Kitchen, salute to Hell's Kitchen, that once corrupted the construction industry, prosecutors wrote. Quote, Cahill has deep ties to leading members of organized crime who are known to engage in acts of violence and intimidation, which poses a threat to potential witnesses in this case, Assistant U.S. Attorney Jason Swergold wrote. In 2017, Governor Cuomo called Cahill a good friend to me and my entire family for such a long time. The indictment against Cahill does not mention Cuomo or feature allegations involving state development projects. Linda Lacewell, the superintendent of the State Department of Financial Services and Cuomo's former chief of staff, yelled at a Daily News reporter that it is borderline libelous to mention Cuomo's ties to Cahill. She said that the news should note every other politician Cahill has associated with in his long history as a labor leader. Quote, these allegations are ugly, disturbing, and a slap in the face to the hardworking men and women who are part of the union movement. Anyone who breaks the law needs to be held responsible for their actions, senior Cuomo advisor Rich Azzopardi said. The 6-page filing opposing Cahill's request for more lenient bail conditions reveals that the labor leader, who appeared alongside Cuomo at announcements for major infrastructure projects like the new Mario M. Cuomo Bridge, was also allegedly rubbing elbows with hardcore gangsters. Cahill was under surveillance as he met with Louis Filippelli, a capo in the Gambino crime family, according to the filing. A recorded conversation on March 13 featured Cahill revealing a source cooperating with the government about decade-long ties to the Westies, the Gambinos, and a Serbian organized crime family called Grupo America, prosecutors claimed. John Gotti was like this with my brother and brother-in-law and this guy Bosco. That was his crew. That was his Irish crew, Cahill allegedly told the source cooperating with the government on March 13th. And whoever this source is, a disgracia. Cahill was referring to his brother Mickey Cahill, an alleged member of the Westies, his brother-in-law Buddy Leahy, and Bosco Radijic, the former head of the Westies, prosecutors wrote. Radijic fled the U.S. in 1992 and died in Serbia in 2011. In the conversation, Cahill described Radijic's understudy as a gangster named Michael. And here's a picture of the governor giving Mr. Cahill a kiss over here, you know what I'm saying? Hey, paisano, Cugine, how you doing? They look like close friends. Prosecutors identified Michael as Mileta Miljenik, the reputed leader of Grupo America. Quote unquote, he's my guy, Cahill allegedly said of Miljenik. Cahill's attorney, Sam Talkin, denied the charges. Mr. Cahill denies he has any association with organized crime, Talkin said. The Westies have been defunct for 3 decades, and John Gotti has been dead for nearly 2 decades. That sums up the accuracy of the government's allegations. During the same alarming conversation, Cahill allegedly said that Miljenik was part of a mass murdering crew. Cahill boasted that he'd personally intervened after his nephew received a death threat from Miljenik, prosecutors wrote. If you bother him, I'm going to go away from yous. I won't talk to yous. I'm done, Cahill said in the recorded conversation. The Fed said they were also spying as Cahill met with Miljanik on numerous occasions. The bribery scheme allegedly earned Cahill and his cronies over $100,000 since October of 2018. The indictment claims that Cahill accepted bribes from the cooperating source, who was a non-union employer. In exchange, Cahill pledged to use his influence to make sure the employer was not hassled for using non-union labor on a project in Nassau County. Prosecutors charge, quote, "If you become union, you'll have 12 fucking guys on your back," Cahill allegedly told the source in October of 2019 after taking a bribe. Quote unquote. Welcome to the real world is what he said. So first of all, salute to Stephen Rex Brown, who just put the article out this afternoon about 2 p.m. coming out of the New York Daily News. I'm going to have the link in the description box. You know how we do. Mob Stories, Season 3, Big Rich, New York City, where we conduct business. Let me know what you're smoking on. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Throw some smoke in the atmosphere, and we will talk soon. Salute.